So what is suppressing the price of Dogecoin, Bitcoin, some of these cryptos? I have the answer right here. China declares further crackdown on crypto. In this video, we are going to be talking about why Dogecoin and Bitcoin and some cryptos are being suppressed while others are doing good. What is going on? When are we going to finally see some green? In this video, we are going to be talking about this and much more, so make sure you stick around for the whole video. You cannot miss some of the information that we have for you today. What's up, Myles? It's ladies and gentlemen here. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss the time-sensitive videos about Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies that we make every day. And if you want to get access to my profitable trade signals, when to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, join my Patreon for only $10 a month with that link right there or in my video's description. We have a bunch of other services to help you make money in crypto. And I'm giving away 200 Doge to one lucky winner this Saturday. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow my Instagram and Twitter, and put Dogecoin giveaway in the comments. We're gonna get started right now, but before we do so, make sure you smash up the like button. Blow up the comments with any of your questions or concerns. And I will get to the top comments in my videos. So China declares further crackdown on crypto while North American Bitcoin miner earnings reach record highs. So American miners, Canadian miners, miners that left China to America, to Canada, which is a part of North America, are doing really well. And they're doing really well because a lot of these Bitcoin miners that were in China had to leave because their country, their government was telling them they can't do it. So they were banning them from cryptocurrency mining. They're affecting their ability to mine. They're, of course, taking away all their freedoms because they're in a communist country. But that's really good that the crypto miners, the Bitcoin miners especially, left China. What China was doing is they had the largest miners together, pool up together, called the F2 mining pools, the F1 mining pools. They would get together, and what they would do is they would manipulate all together with so much crypto to dump, because Bitcoin miners and crypto miners, they have to sell their crypto to be profitable. If they didn't sell any of their crypto, how can they pay for their bills? How can they pay for electricity? How can they pay their rent, their leases? So they have to sell cryptocurrencies. So what they were doing is at timed periods, these mining pools would get together and they would dump all together their Bitcoins, a lot of Bitcoin, billions of dollars of Bitcoin, and it would cause crashes. And what it would do, it would dump the prices. So maybe whales, maybe institutions, other people were paying them to do this, and they were all profiting together, and they were paying them to know the time dumps. There was a lot of manipulation and some pretty shady stuff going on with that. But a lot of that mining power, that hash rate, has left China now, most of it, yes. So now the Americans have control of the Bitcoin miners, the Bitcoin mining hash power, and more, which is really good. And that's going to make cryptocurrencies less volatile. It's going to make cryptos less susceptible to be manipulated, especially by the big Bitcoin miners. And the funny thing is anything with China and crypto, it pushes the price of Bitcoin down. It scares investors. It causes fear in the market. What does it matter if China cracks down further on crypto and Bitcoin mining? Why would that scare investors? Why would that push the prices down? Well, maybe people are like, well, the last time China talked about crypto and mining, the whole market crashed and was down for 90 days, 100 something days. So maybe we should get out now because there's more China news coming out. Well, that was the height of the China FUD. A couple of months ago when cryptos crashed, that was the height of the FUD, which helped to crash the crypto market. But that China news was actually really good for the health and strength of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, like Dogecoin, like Ethereum, like all the cryptos we hold. And the reason why they're doing it, the reason why China banned it and they're continuing to ban it and they're continuing to crack down, is because they're creating their own crypto. They want people to buy only their crypto. You can't buy any other crypto. You have to buy our crappy crypto. So this is causing fear in Dogecoin. It's causing fear in Bitcoin. That's why we're seeing Bitcoin, when we go to look at the chart and technical analysis in just a minute, that's why we're seeing Bitcoin fail to break 50,000 again, just for this short period of time. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I believe it's going to happen here very soon. But that's why we're seeing a bit of a stall for Bitcoin, which is totally okay. But unfortunately, Dogecoin is very closely tied to Bitcoin. And getting even further into talking about Bitcoin, we're talking about Bitcoin because if we can understand the direction of Bitcoin, what's happening with Bitcoin, where it's going to go, and much more, we can understand very clearly the direction of Dogecoin 100%, because Dogecoin is strongly tied, unfortunately, right now to the price action of Bitcoin. Let me know if you guys agree with that in the comments below. Do you agree that Dogecoin is closely tied to Bitcoin, or what crypto do you think Dogecoin is more closely tied to? And if you want a good platform to buy cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin or Cardano, use my WEBULL link in the video description below. If you sign up and deposit $100 only, they will send you 2 free stocks worth up to $4,000. So market wrap, Bitcoin slips below 48,000 as focus shifts to regulations. So not only the whole China thing is causing FUD, we've been talking about this for a week, is the Bitcoin pullback because of China, look, China and the SEC traders' attention. So right now, the people are getting together to discussing the crypto tax bill. How are they going to tax it? How are they going to regulate it? And this thing is actually going to be good. Regulation for crypto, which we don't have much of it right now, which is fine. They just want to regulate it so that it can be taxed, so that the government can make more money off of it. And this will also help to bring and spring forth a Bitcoin ETF, Dogecoin ETF, Ethereum ETF, and other crypto ETFs in the future. We're also seeing throughout the entire world, like FTX and derivative exchanges like Binance, and there's a bunch of like BitMEX, where you can leverage trade cryptocurrencies. This was also manipulating the price of cryptocurrencies, because a lot of people who leverage trade 20x, 100x, they're going long, they're going short. A lot of people get liquidated every single day. And when there's huge amounts of people getting liquidated, that pushes the prices down. So you have whales and you have these mining pools, they dump cryptos, they cause chain reactions. That's why we saw those flash crashes before, where we see like a 20 or 30% drop and then a huge spring up. That would happen because of leverage trading and people getting liquidated through those programs. So we're seeing the end of extreme leverage trading. We're seeing the end of that starting to happen. It began a couple of months ago. The US definitely bans it, but there's a lot of other companies around the world that they're getting shut down because of this. So this is also going to be really good for the future price of cryptocurrencies. And if you guys want a really cool Dogecoin t-shirt, check out the link in my video description below. And even further, the Treasury attempts to squeeze further crypto regulated data sharing provisions in the budget bill. So they're trying to add more stuff to the bill. But is this thing going to be devastating to cryptos? No. So there's a fight. There's people that are for cryptos, against cryptos. Luckily, we have a lot of people on our side that have a lot of power, a lot of money, and a lot of influence in this country and in politics. So just concluding with the whole crypto regulation, it's actually going to bring about good in time. It's causing FUD now, it's causing fear. And a lot of this stuff that we're hearing, a lot of this FUD isn't really going to fundamentally affect cryptocurrencies at all. It's not going to damper them with their future potential. It could help to bring them down just a little bit, but cryptocurrencies are still going to grow as we have planned, as we thought, as we think. They are still going to moon in their time. So looking at Ethereum, wonderful to see Ethereum finally breaking out of that inverse head and shoulders pattern, which a bunch of other patterns we could see, but beautiful to see that. And we're not only just breaking out of it and coming down, we're holding up that level. Yes, we're holding, look at this, way above this resistance level. We're having a lot of strength here. So we are almost at 3,500, and then we have 3,600 and 3,700. It's looking like Ethereum is going to start taking off again. So Bitcoin holding very strongly, $47,000. Bitcoin earlier attempted to break out, but if we zoom in, we see this little downwards channel, which is very interesting to see. I think a lot of it is caused by FUD, but the bulls and the bears, they're fighting in this very tight little area, which we know when things are pushed into a very tight little area, eventually there's going to be something big about to happen. We don't know if it's going to be up, we don't know if it's going to be down, but we do know something big is on the horizon. If we understand what's happening behind the scenes for cryptos, especially Bitcoin, with the supply shock, the supply shortage, we know that things are still bullish. In my opinion, it's not financial advice, things are still very bullish. And looking at Dogecoin, we ended up breaking out of this descending triangle pattern earlier. Look, we were talking earlier today and yesterday when we were here, and like, look, it's very likely that once we get close to this apex, something big is about to happen. We tried to break out. We did try to break out. We ended up coming right back into the pattern. Look at that. Exactly, right back into the pattern, but it's holding up. It's bullish. So we tested it, broke out of it, came under it, came out of it. So we are struggling to get out of this pattern. But when we do, something big is going to happen. And I think this next move is going to bring us to 30 cents. But look at this. If we zoom out just a little bit, it looks very similar to Bitcoin. Remember that whole little downwards channel I was talking about? This little tiny little channel? The same thing with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin can break out, so will Dogecoin. So overall, things are still looking good. Things can change any second, meaning that they can go up really fast, they can go up really high, the whole bull run can start again, or things can flip bearish in the blink of an eye. But what we understand is that things are still bullish. So until then, things are bullish. We're going to continue to have patience and weather this storm. If you got something out of the video, please share this video with some of your friends and family. Blow up the comment section, hit the like button for me, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.